he said, "Can you ask Chapatiti?" And I was like, "Chapatiti? Who is Chapatiti?" And then he was like, "The person who talks from your phone and answers my questions." And I was like, "Oh my God, we are finished using this technology as parents. This is upsetting."
I love that story, and it just makes me curious about the tension, because I feel like the tension that you're describing is also in the movie of, on the one
Exactly.
hand,
That's what I was just going to say.
yeah, like you have this thing that is able to mesmerize your son, answer his question. Kids are famously curious. They often exhaust their
Yeah.
parents' patience, but now you have something that can just explain everything to them, forever. That's kind of the promise of M3GAN 2, right? Is, hey, let me take a little bit of this parenting work off your hand, be an extremely supportive friend, commit a little light murder for you if necessary.
Totally.
So I'm curious, in the sort of real world, how you navigate that tension.
Our strategy is to limit the amount of stimulus to an amount that he can tolerate. And he and I talk all the time about overstimulation. I sort of think that an amount of knowledge that is delivered in such a confusing vehicle can also be overstimulating. Like, I think there's such a thing as like just overdoing it, being overwhelmed by the amount of information that's coming at you. And as anyone with a toddler will tell you, often the best amount to give them is just enough for them to wonder more and fill in the gaps for themselves, because sometimes our instinct to over-explain things deprives them of the opportunity to answer some of it on their own. And the things they come up with are so extraordinary, and the questions they end up having. So I try to remind myself that less is more, and he's just learning so much every single day, and a little bit every day is totally enough.